You are going to sink like a stone.
You're not exactly the typical swimmer.
If I get caught in a tide, it could be 24 hours.
The plan is to put you in some pretty dark places.
This guy have a lot of guts.
This is the biggest challenge I've ever done.
Training for Strongman Swimming got underway at Lake Windermere. That swim was a real eye-opener for me in so many ways. There were definitely loads of positives, but a lot of negatives too. Sighting, basically swimming in a straight line, eating strategies.
Oh, my lips are like numb.
Even what I was going to wear during the final swim all needed to be sorted out.
Maybe it's going to get worse before it gets better.
What was also clear after Windermere was that I didn't look like your average open water swimmer. So a lot of people suggested that I had my body composition looked at by a professional just to see how different I was compared to a top tier open water swimmer.
I don't think I'm gonna come out as kind of your sort of model swimmer.
So I went down, I had a body scan where they basically prodded and probed me.
So let's put it like this. This swimmer here, 40th percentile.
Okay.
And that means he carries more muscle for his height than 40%.
Okay.
You carry more muscle than about 95%, right? You are going to sink like a stone in my estimation. Just show you something. You know, to get to where that swimmer is, you'd probably have to lose 12, 13 kilos of muscle, which is not something you really want to do long term.
Avoid the squat rack.
Yes. So is that kind of helpful? It's a little bit of a...
That's really helpful. It's just given me a lot to think about. I don't really know whether to go and eat or swim or weight train.
Cry.
Or cry. No, that's been good.
Okay.
So just had my body scan. Wasn't good news. I'm carrying about 4 kilos more muscle mass than most swimmers. Body fat is about the same. I'm a lot shorter. Having said all of that, there isn't a blueprint for strongman swimming. No one's done it before, so there's no rule book. Yeah. So rather than trying to manipulate my physiology over the next 10 weeks, I think what's probably best is do what feels intuitively right and let my physiology take care of itself.
But my swimming technique was still pretty bad. Me and Keri-Anne, we booked out the pool at my old university for what was a beast of a session.
So Windermere was interesting. I think we'll call it that.
Didn't go planned, did it?
What we're going to start off with, we're going to get you in. I'm just going to get you to swim about 200 metres just so I can see what your technique is like, because for the first 50 it'll probably be really good.
We just basically deconstructed my whole swimming stroke. Brought in parachutes to try and replicate the drag of the log. They had me on a bungee cord. At one point as well, Keri-Anne even blindfolded me and had me swim just to make sure that I was better at sighting and hand placement. It really was like going back and getting my 5 metre badge again. It was absolutely needed because the reality is stubbornness and optimism and mild athleticism will only get you so far. And I don't know, if I'm honest with myself, if it would be enough to get me across the Caribbean Sea for that final swim.
Nutrition on the go is going to be key to this challenge, and in my opinion, no one understands this better than fell runners.
I'm very lucky. I've got 2 great friends who are fell running beasts in the form of James and Rupert. They often take me for swims up in Keswick and they'll be in the support boat. We'll just explore these different nutritional strategies. It's only through trial and error. And I think that's slightly a lost art form. What I love about fell running is it's just years and years of my dad and my dad's dad and my granddad's dad's dad told me that this recipe helps you.
Like a seal.
Oh, that's good.
Very good. The rain. Yeah, so as long as you're not taking on too much every 15 minutes, like little bits, small and often, just keep your body ticking over. You don't have too much at once.
During a massive, like 40-mile fell race or something like that, what's the weirdest thing that you've wanted?
Soy sauce rice balls.
Soy sauce rice? What's that? Yeah, can you get a pan of chocolate as well?
All right, have a bit of that and then we'll crack on with the second half of this, get the last 15k done.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah? Hey mate, check the rainbow up.
Oh wow!
Shoulders felt pretty good. It was nice to get some mileage outside of the pool. What was really cool as well though was having James and Rupert there. Even just talking about like nutritional strategies as well, and just kind of applying what they've been doing for like years and years with fell running and kind of applying it to strongman swimming. Yes! That pan de chocolat was good.
On a big training day, I'll be eating up to 15,000 calories. And I'll be getting those from anything and everything.
I will see that off. That is a starter.
Do you want a bowl?
I'm good.
And my girlfriend Hester has been with me at every stage of this culinary exploration.
That's a 25 kg bag it was. He's gone through half of that in a week.
What's great is she can document it as well and really tell the story of strongman swimming, but from her point of view.
Ross Edgley, everyone.
How are you finding it anyway?
Well, you waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I wouldn't say that's a treat.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, I don't mind. I just know it's not going to be all the time. I've got a bone to pick with you.
Go on.
Apparently, there are sharks in the Caribbean.
But they're friendly.
But you told me there wasn't any sharks.
Well,
and that's why I said I didn't mind you doing it.
Don't
She offers a sense of normality in what is an otherwise quite strange lifestyle choice.
You're not going to finish with that, are you?
I am.
You're not.
Without her, I'd be a very strange man, I think.
I'll let you have it in a bit. Oh, this is nice.
You're coming here for a bit of mindset training in preparation for your swim. The plan is to put you in some pretty dark places. So when you're going 11 hours in and it starts to hurt a little bit, you know up here you've got the mental resolve to keep going.
I don't want to sound like a wimp, you know, when people go, the pebbles are hurting my knees, but they are hurting my knees.
You are going to sink like a stone.
You're not exactly the typical swimmer.
If I get caught in a tide, it could be 24 hours.
The plan is to put you in some pretty dark places.
This guy have a lot of guts.
This is the biggest challenge I've ever done.